Hello, hello, and welcome, my Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Taurus to full moon next in Scorpio, April to May 2020. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and fellow earth sign Virgo that I am. Virgo power. If you're new to my channel, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell because I am putting out content every day. We're doing live chats, super chats, whatever you want to call it, in the morning and at night, just to help us all get through this spiritual teacher that I am. And it changes up every single day. It's just so interesting, the process of how we're all getting through this together, and I'm very happy to do it. That being said, this is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what does not, and feel free to comment in the comment section below too for what does resonate. I like the feedback. You know, us earth signs, we're pretty confident in what we do, but it's nice to know how people are receiving it, right? If it's making sense for them. So please take what resonates, leave what does not, and check your other signs. That's why I do sun, moon, rising signs for these zodiacal-based readings. That being said, we are looking at the new moon in Taurus, which is on the 22nd of April, through to the new moon in Scorpio, May 7th. So it's a 2-week period. Of course, when you watch this is when you watch this. What do I need read is just that, kind of picking from, we're only doing 5 cards, 5 different decks. I'm pulling 1 card each. Different points of view from different pantheons of the divine, to which I have vows and contracts made to bring through clarity, guidance, and grace for them. So I'm going to do what I do best, focusing on my breath to stay in the present moment, to do exactly that, get you some clarity, guidance, and grace in terms of what you need for this new moon to full moon next. And if you focus on your breath while you're doing it as well, you'll be here now, and you'll be able to more readily not just feel what resonates and what doesn't within your physical body, earth sign that you are, but you'll also be able to really be present and hear it differently, right? To really hear it more than just the surface, that the intuition and the instinct can really kick in and be like, oh, that's what that means, right? That, oh, more of a visceral feeling than just a mental concept. You with me? All the decks that I read are always in the description box all the way at the bottom. I got some cool other stuff in the description box, so go check it out. Cool, cool. Let's do this. We're going to start with 1 card from the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Let's see what the angels say you need to heal with them this new moon to full moon next. Nice, deep breath. My angels, please. 1 card in clarity for the Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising sign. This new moon in Taurus to full moon next in Scorpio. What do they need? What do they need for this new moon to full moon next, that they may heal with the Angel Oracle? Please, 1 card in clarity for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. This new moon to full moon next, April, May 2020. Not usually your thing, but you got the card of Playfulness, which can certainly be helpful. Look, I don't pick on Capricorns much because they're ruled by Saturn, right? I love Capricorns. I wouldn't mind marrying a Capricorn. They're so stable. But what people don't know about Capricorns, they tend to be born old and grow young, right? So they get to be a little playful as they grow older because they have a more solid foundation that they've been working on for decades. So playful of mind, playful of heart, playful of spirit is something that's really going to help you, particularly if you are sequestered in your home. Yeah, I know what we're going through on planet Earth. I'm not ignoring it, but YouTube has very specific guidelines about those that I am staying within. So I'm watching my words very, very carefully, like boundaries, right? Capricorn, you're familiar of it, familiar with the concept. So to be playful, to be a little bit more lighthearted, light-minded in all of this will probably relieve some tension, right? Relieve some stress, just that. It might be very much what you need. particularly if from the soul's point of view, this is what I'm getting from the angels, that this was already scripted before we all came into this life. We knew we were going to be dealing with this. So now can we play our roles? Play along. Play along. Because we're immortal souls, you know. This isn't our first lifetime, probably not our last, at least not here, right? So let's ask the goddesses through the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. And if you don't like the word goddesses, think of it as the collective divine feminine, all the yin in the universe rather than the yang. So half the universal energy. What's that saying you need? Cool, cool. Let's ask her. Breathe. Keeping in mind that all the earth signs and water signs are divine feminine energy. Let's see. My goddesses, please. One card in clarity for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. This new moon in Taurus to full moon next in Scorpio. What do they need? Considering the angels are talking playfulness, which I love for Capricorns. What do they need, my goddesses? One card. Daughter of the Moon Tarot. What do they need this new moon to full moon next, April, May 2020? Ten of Flames in this deck is the Hora. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila. Now look, obviously we can't be that close to people. Okay, so the idea of grabbing hands and dancing is probably not going to happen literally. But there is something about a completion of desire there. Maybe something that you can be a little playful with. Maybe something that you can enjoy. Like maybe you're getting some time to rest and recreate. You know, the word recreation, if you break it apart. See, I was raised by a teacher, and when I didn't understand a word, my mom would say, well, break it apart, right? The prefix, the suffix, and all of that. Well, ation, A-T-I-O-N, is a suffix for the word of action. So recreation is the action of recreating oneself. To bring some playfulness into this, maybe get into your creativity, and certainly the element of fire, will, desire can absolutely include our creativity. So maybe to complete something, to come to a full 10, something that you can celebrate, a personal triumph in terms of your own desire, your own will, your own creativity in some way, shape, or form. Over this next, and it would make sense, new moon, the beginning, the seed, to full moon, fruition, and then of course the waning side of it following. We'll be making room, clearing out for the next new moon seed to be planted, etc. Let's keep going, get you a little bit more on this. We're going to use the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. Usually this is 4 suits in this deck. The Problem, the Suit of Luck, the Suit of Grace, and the Suit of Healing. I took out the problem cards. They're back there somewhere. Don't even want to look at them. We know what the problems are that are facing us pretty much right now. This is about a new moon. This is about what seeds do we want to plant? What do we want to focus on? What do we need in terms of luck, grace, or healing according to the Ascended Masters? Why not ask them? Let's do that. Breathe. Oh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Please, my Ascended Masters, one card, whoopsie, in clarity for this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising sign for this new moon in Taurus to full moon next in Scorpio. What do they need, considering the angels are talking playfulness and the goddesses are talking about the Ten of Flames, the Hora, a completion of desire. So a piece of luck, a piece of grace, or a piece of healing. What do they need to know about? What do they need to focus on, Ascended Masters, for this Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, this new moon to full moon next, April, May 2020. One of the luck cards, Naughtiness. Are you being naughty? I get a really good feeling about this, my Capricorns. Playfulness with completion of desire and naughtiness. Now, naughty isn't evil. Naughty isn't, breaking the law, breaking the law. No, naughty is going, look what I'm getting away with, right? And you're an earth sign, so what that means for you may change over the years, what it means to be naughty. But what I like about this card is this one guy is sort of like clipping the hedges, and this woman's reaching behind a hedge and pinching him on the ass, right? That's sort of like, which is very playful and naughty. This is not about crossing somebody's boundary to hurt them or harm them. This is having a good time. And of course, look, if any sign can get away with that, it's Capricorn, because you guys tend to be so boundaried anyway, right? Capricorn, the father, right? Saturn, the planet with literal rings around it. So, you know, your space is usually of that integrity. You're very serious usually. So maybe this is you taking a little break from that and being a little naughty. I hated that word as a kid. I love it now. I'm like, I'm not naughty. Naughty. It's very Courage the Cowardly Dog. Naughty. Let's ask the Ascended Masters again. We're double dipping with the Masters. Using the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck, my new favorite thing. I just finished his new book. The Universe Always Has a Plan, 10 Golden Rules for Letting Go. It's really good. I cried my eyes out through that book, and in a good cry. The Healing, Purifying, Loving Myself cry. I let go of a lot. And I'm going to read it again. Probably going to get his other 2 books too. But let's ask the Ascended Masters what your perfect healing mantra is. Here's something for you to focus and work on. Yay! I know, I'm an earth sign, I know. I pull one of these a day, and when I keep getting the same one day after day, I'm like, okay, I get it. They're really lovely. Let's do this. Breathe. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity. What is the perfect healing mantra for the Capricorn collective? Sun, Moon, Rising sign. This new moon in Taurus to full moon next in Scorpio. What do they need? What is the perfect healing mantra they need to help them through this? That they can be playful, that they can complete this desire with the Ten of Flames, with a little sprinkle of naughty folded in. My Ascended Masters, please, what is their healing mantra? Most helpful this new moon to full moon next, April, May 2020. Deconstructing doubt. I like this card a lot. Only my beliefs are in my way. So take that into consideration with all of this. What you believe to be playful, what you believe to be naughty, what you believe to be the completion of your desires, only your beliefs are in your way. Only my beliefs are in my way. Now that doesn't mean that we shouldn't comply with certain safety standards. Watch me, verbal artist that I am, say this in ways that won't get me flagged. This is really an opportunity for you to look beyond the mental boundaries that you have, if only your beliefs are in your way. And we are in a time and a place on planet Earth in the human evolution timeline where spiritually our beliefs are falling away fast and new ones are taking their place. There's always going to be a higher level of truth. There's always going to be a higher way of looking at things. So oftentimes we have to surrender what we thought of as, you know, bedrock truth. It's not that it's not truth anymore, but there's a higher evolution of it that then you can deconstruct doubt. So have a look at what your doubts are. And through a playful, creative, and perhaps a touch naughty point of view, you're able to deconstruct that doubt, understanding that only your beliefs are in the way. I know, it's not an easy thing to let go of long-held beliefs. I mean, because there's a difference between belief and truth. When we believe something that is absolute, concrete truth, that's wonderful. But we can also believe things that are personally true, but may not be true for everybody, right? Hence, you know, the importance of boundaries and integrity and hard work and slow and steady wins the race and all of that. But then there is universal truth, the truth that we're all in this together, that there really is only one of us, that there's one quantum field, and somehow all of this that's going on planet Earth is to help us grow and evolve, right? That's very Capricornian. And we don't have to rush through it either, nor do we have to take it so damn seriously 24/7. If we're complying in ways that are healthy and safe and sound for our well-being and the well-being of all, there's nothing wrong with taking a break for a couple of days and enjoying yourself, even if that's stretched out over a 2-week period, new moon to full moon next. So what we're going to do with this last deck here The Whispers of Love Oracle, another favorite, is get a point of view from your higher self, a whisper of love from the higher selves of all involved. Shall we? Nice deep breath, please. Higher selves of all involved. Please, one card in clarity for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, rising signs for this new moon in Taurus to full moon next in Scorpio. What do they need? What is the whisper of love that the higher self collective wants to communicate to the Capricorn sun, moon, rising sign this new moon to full moon next April, May 2020? Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Now, I just heard really clearly that, of course, that's going to vary from person to person, but I think if you are with other people while sequestering in your own domain, that to be supportive and perhaps being that kind of supportive can be done in a playful way. You know, in my family, I say it often, I was raised by a nursery school teacher and a lawyer for the majority of my life, right? My stepfather, a lawyer, my mother, a nursery school teacher. So, you know, there were times when I was really in a lot of pain and suffering, and they took it very seriously because it was very serious. But then there were times where my mom would say to me, it's like, okay, honey, you do what you got to do. I love you, but we'll be in the other room with cake when you're ready. Right? In other words, she wasn't trying to divert me from feeling what I was feeling, but was very supportive in saying, if you really need to go through this alone, you can. But, you know, when you're ready, I'm here and we love you, and, you know, take your time. That's being supportive. With this card of Naughty, however, it feels like that's going to be way more playful and fun and really might bring people together in a way, even if it's not so face-to-face, in a way that you'll be able to really get and push past some beliefs here that might be holding you back in terms of how you can be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Like, that's why I'm doing the day and the night live streams on YouTube, to bring together the community, the people that follow me. I also have a Facebook group, the Markangela Lyons, Mal for short, Facebook group. It's private. Anybody can join as long as you behave yourself. No one will know you're in it. But that's like a way of me being supportive and showing I care, as well as doing what I do best, right? So putting this together, my Capricorns, the angels are saying be playful. And yeah, with the card of the Hora, this can be something celebratory in a way, like really bringing things full circle in a way that feels really good. And with that touch of Naughty, I don't know what that pertains, only you do, or you will, but through that deconstructing doubt that only your beliefs are in your way here, then there's really a way for you to show that you make an effort to show that you care by being supportive. And, you know, make a genuine effort. Is there any more genuine effort than one that a Capricorn makes? That's why I love my Caps so much. Real long haul, slow and steady wins the race, dependable as you can get, the mountain goat. That's why I love you all so much. So, may the Capricorn collective, sun, moon, rising sign, be blessed with all that they need this new moon to full moon next, that they may dance the Hora in their own way, while they're being supportive, making a genuine effort to show they care, while being playful, while being naughty, and deconstructing doubt, understanding only their beliefs are in their way for their highest good, for their well-being, and for the well-being of all. May they be so blessed. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you for watching, my goats. I love you all so much. Like I said, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment in the description box below, and I will sign off as I always do, as sincerely as I can as an earth sign. May you be blessed with all that you need. May you have the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to full moon next. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.